Welcome back, Reading the Bible Look. Um, Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to the lady at the self checkout. Man, she came up and I guess I put something in the bag that didn't scan. Which I can remember the old days. I'd probably be trying to get away with that, right? But she said, "Is that their thing hollering at you?" And I was like, I think I just did. It didn't ring up the chick, and she said, "Yeah, it sure is, sir." It was just nice just to have that back and forth, just that support. Like even though it is self checkout and you should be doing it yourself, like I still got you. That just gave me like a warm fuzzy. in in the grocery store. Shout out to everybody who helps in the self checkout anyway. All right, Psalm 63. I got internet on. Yep. O God, you are my God. With deepest longing, I will seek you. All right, we're getting heavy. That's heavy. My soul, my life, my very soul, my very self thirsts for you. My flesh longs and sighs for you in a dry and weary land where there is no water. Heavy. All that's heavy. All that 63:1 is heavy. All that. With deepest longing, I will seek you. That's heavy, man. So for me, what I relate is like the relationship that I had, like where like we couldn't work out. I would just for the longest in these two particular instances, I can only think of two. 43. So I think it's happened like twice. And like, man, I would move forward, right? Like I'd move forward. I'd date. I might entertain someone, right? Uh, but deep down, just like within I don't know. I was just kind of hope, like, well, if you ever, So that's what I think about when you are my with deepest longing, and what I gather from this is without any distractions, I'm not moving forward. I'm not looking. No nothing. No nothing. I will see you. That's heavy. That's heavy. All right. So we're moving on. So I have gazed upon you in the sanctuary to see your power and your glory, because your love kindness is better than life. My lips shall praise you. So will I bless you as long as I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. My soul, my life, my very self is satisfied as with marrow and fatness. And my mouth offer praises to you. I feel dry right there. With joyful lips. When I remember you on my bed, I meditate and thoughtfully focus on you in the night watches. For you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings, where I am always protected, I sing for joy. My soul, my life, my very self clings to you. Your right hands uphold me. Your right hand upholds me. But those who seek my life to destroy it will be destroyed and go into the depths of the earth, into the underworld. They will be given over to the power of the sword. They will be a prey for foxes. But the king will rejoice in God. Anyone who swears by him, honoring the true God, acknowledging his authority and majesty, will glory, for the mouths of those who speak lies will be stopped. So if you were a poet, you could take a lot of stuff. Like even if you wanted to write your girl a poem, you could draw from a lot of scripture and be able to make it your own into some fire. into something she never even heard. All right, Psalm 64. Hear my voice, O God, in my complaint. Guard my life from the terror of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel and conspiracy of the ungodly, from the scheming of those who do wrong. Who have sharpened their tongues like a sword, they aim venomous words as arrows. They shoot from ambush at the blameless. Suddenly they shoot at him without fear. They encourage themselves in their pursuit of an evil agenda. They talk of laying snares secretly. They say, who will discover us? They devise acts of injustice, saying, we are ready with a well-conceived plan. For the inward thought and the heart of a man are deep, mysterious and unsearchable. But God will shoot them with an unexpected arrow. Suddenly they will be wounded, so they will be caused to stumble. Their own tongue is against them. All who gaze at them will shake their head in scorn. Then all men will fear God's judgment. They will declare the work of God, and they will consider and wisely acknowledge what he has done. The righteous will rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him, and all the upright in heart will glory and offer praise. Psalm 65. To you belongs silence, the submissive wonder of reverence, and it bursts into praise in Zion, O God. And to you the vow shall be performed. O you who hear prayer, to you all mankind comes. Wickedness and guilt prevail against me, yet as for our transgressions, you forgive them, removing them from your sight. Blessed is the one whom you choose and bring near to dwell in your courts. We will be filled with goodness of your house, your holy temple. By awesome and wondrous things you answer us in righteousness. O God of our salvation, you who are the trust and hope of all the ends of the earth and the farthest sea. I had to pause right. That's something I would use. I've been looking for you. I've searched from this end of the earth to the other. From this to the farthest sea. I would blend that in. Once I got to that point with someone, or once you do, you can use that. You can use that. Put that in your vows. Like, Like, I would put a lot into my vows. Like, if I did feel like, yo, the woo, I would do that. All right, let's get back to the point. Who creates the mountains by his strength, being clothed with power? Who stills the roaring of the seas, the roaring of the waves, and the tumult of the peoples? So they who dwell at the ends of the earth stand in awe of your signs, the evidence of your presence. You make the dawn and the sunset shout for joy. You visit the earth and make it overflow. You greatly enrich it. The stream of God is full of water. You provide their grain when you have prepared the earth. You water its furrows abundantly. You smooth its ridges. You soften it with showers. You bless it with growth. You crown the year with your bounty, and your paths overflow. Bars! I like when it just naturally come out. The pastures of the wilderness drip with dew, and the hills are encircled with joy. The meadows are clothed with flocks, and the valleys are covered with grain. They shout for joy, and they sing. David do that bars. Psalms is, and I feel like it's like 180 Psalms. So I don't know how far we moving. But anyway, until next time, reading the Bible with Load. Stay with it. It don't gotta be that constant either. Just stay with it. Every day. Pop, pop, pop. Till next time.